Welcome to Travels with Clarity. We're Matt and Christina, and we're living a dream we never imagined possible. We're traveling in our DIY Sprinter van that Matt built out for us. Our van, Clarity 2, has all the comforts of home, allowing us to travel, film, and work from the road for extended periods. We craft our videos on the road, blending beautiful natural visuals with our personal stories and adventures. If you desire a moment to disconnect from the craziness of the world and focus your attention on the magic and beauty, you've come to the right place. We invite you to join us on our van life adventures as we explore this incredible world together.
Good morning. Well, here we are. It's the first time we've been to Mexico since 2021. We spent last night in a Walmart parking lot for the first time. It was not a great night's sleep, but I can't talk and drive at the same time. We're going through the border crossing right now, so we'll just focus on that.
Pick you up on the other side.
All right, so we crossed the border, and the last two times we've been to Mexico in 2020,
left 2 lanes.
In 2021, we got our FMMs. The first time we got it, we bought it ahead of time, and we got here, and even though it was supposed to be good for 30 days, they made us buy it again. And this time, we asked for the immigration office so we could get our FMM, and they told us, and we went there, and it was...
In 1 mile, turn left onto Boulevard General Lázaro Cárdenas.
It was dead.
Empty offices, no furniture, nothing.
We have no FMMs, and nobody seems to really give a rat's ass. So we've paid for it twice. The first time we came in, and this time we don't have one, and nobody ever asked us for it. So we're just kind of going with the flow.
They didn't even look at our passports.
They didn't look at anything. They actually did inspect the van. They just looked around in the cupboards just to see what was in here. And that was about it.
They asked for your registration.
Yeah. So I would say this, there's a lot of hype about coming into Mexico, but the honest truth is just go in.
Well,
it seems like, you know, we did buy our Mexican car insurance, which nobody's asked us for that either. So.
Right, well, that's if we got in an accident.
Yeah.
But the truth is you can't predict what your experience is going to be coming across the border. We've crossed now 3 times, twice into Baja, once into Mexico, and come back out, and every time it's been a different experience. Be prepared, and then go with the flow.
So, here we are. We're in Baja. Don't let the cavalier attitude of that guy driving the van fool you. You should get your FMM, and here's why. When you're driving in Mexico, you're required to have Mexican car insurance, and it's stated explicitly that your car insurance will not cover you if you're not compliant with the law. Part of that law requires you to get your FMM when you cross the border. The FMM is the Forma Migratoria Multiple, which is multiple immigration form, and it's basically the tourist visa card. You're required to have it. In order to get it, you have to show them your passport, and they will stamp your passport. They might give you a paper copy, they might not. They're doing it digitally more and more now, but it's required, and if you don't have that, I suspect your auto insurance will not cover you either. You can pay for your FMM online before you cross the border, which we've done before. Or you can get it at the local immigration office when you cross the border. In our case, the immigration office was closed, so now we need to make it a priority to find an immigration office where we can get our FMM. So if you want to be compliant with speed limits, the highest speed limit sign that we've seen has been 80 kilometers per hour. To get miles per hour from kilometers per hour, you multiply 0.6. For those of you who still remember your multiplication tables, 0.6 times 80 is 48 miles per hour. Since we've been here, I've not seen very many people driving less than 65 to 70 miles per hour, not kilometers per hour. And one more thing while we're talking about driving in Mexico, stop signs for Mexicans are just a suggestion. 90% of Mexicans do not stop at the stop signs. However, if you don't stop at a stop sign and you cause an accident, again, will your insurance cover you? That's up to you to take that chance. Things worked out really well for us this time. We went to San Felipe and just looked for a bank there, and the BBVA bank, which is a Mexican bank, we could not use our debit cards in last time. This time we could, so it was really easy. We got money, talked to some really nice people at a shop, bought Christina a little gift, and now we're headed down to camp. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's the Sea of Christina. Hey, if other people can do it, so can we.
that's bad.
Oh yeah. First view of the bay. It's gorgeous. Situated at the north end of the Bahia de Los Angeles sits La Gringa, a nature preserve of sorts that allows free camping along the water's edge. We are immediately captivated by the sandy beaches that continue right down to the water. So get this, we thought we were so fortunate that these camps down here are all sandy beach and nice sand out into the water and everything. And then we went for a walk this morning, and just right up the beach, right down there, it turns to pebbles. And it's basically pebbles and rocks all the way down to the point out there where you see people parked. So we ended up with a sweet spot and didn't even know it. The tundra-covered dunes provide a bit of seclusion, so when the music from the nearby boomboxes subsides in the evening, we could almost experience ourselves as being immersed alone in nature. The two sailboats anchored right offshore provide an exotic touch.
believe in the value of taking the time to personally craft each and every video from the film and photographs we've captured on our personal journeys and experiences. Nice legs. We pour our hearts and souls into telling our stories with our voices, with the intention of making a human-to-human connection with you. If you enjoy and appreciate these types of videos and would like to help us grow our channel, please click the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you for leaving us a comment. Even if it's a silly emoji, it really helps us out.
The town of Bahia de Los Angeles is a pretty typical secluded town of Baja. The mercados are dimly lit collections of sparsely covered shelves, predominantly displaying the familiar American processed cheap foods like Lay's, Doritos, and Coca-Cola. The shop owners usually speak better English than I do Spanish, but it's fun to try to communicate in their language. The coastal section of the bay north of the town has some camps and hotels as well as private property for sale, where there are some homes built. The only camp we're familiar with is Campo Archelon. We camped there in 2021, paying $10 per night. They had Wi-Fi and a lovely little cafe, cabins and palapas for rent, and a beachfront for campers, vans, buses, and RVs. We loved it at the time, and we're loving the solitude at La Playa La Gringa now. In Mexico, as in the US, many camping spots are left less than pristine. We've been cleaning up the trash where we find it at our camping spots, and now we have a full bag that needs to be disposed of. When we return to town to top off our water tank, we're delighted to find trash receptacles along the main street. We're assured by the extremely friendly man working at the Agua Purificado outlet that these receptacles are indeed for public use. As the temperature continues to rise during our 4 days at La Gringa, the flies become ever more active as well. When swimming multiple times a day is not quite enough to keep us cool for long, we decided it's time to pack up and head for the Pacific coast with the promise of cooler temperatures and pounding surf.